What happens when everything goes wrong?
If there's one thing you never want to see when you put your entire life into one drive, one partition, is seeing that petition not being there exactly. I don't know how this happened, but the partition in which I had my entire Unity projects in, I can't access it anymore. But wait, I've been able to restore most of the Unity project. So we're still on. We're still gonna complete it. We're still going to get 6 seasons and a movie. Let's go do it. To the devlog. Oh, you guys might be thinking, how did you get the stuff back? Well, actually, I had to use an application called Recover It, made by Wondershare, the company that also happens to make Wondershare for Mora, which is not what I use. I use DaVinci Resolve like a normal person because I don't want to be involved in this awful Wondershare deal where I'm paying close to as much as I would pay for Premiere Pro, except getting a worse experience. Anyways, so I use Recovery to get basically about 100 megabytes of the projects because, as I said, I'm not buying into this Filmora stuff, for this Wondershare stuff. Because who cares about Wondershare, you know? So I recovered 100 megabytes, basically the most important 100 megabytes of the project, stuff that could keep the project going, the stuff that I had to basically most of the code and a few of the models, especially. You can see me doing it now. Didn't take too long, but by didn't take too long, I mean it only took me 3 days out of the entire week I had to do everything for this devlog. But devlog does end in a happy manner, and we'll get to that. So this is me fixing the issues that happened to the models of the weapons for the weapon generation system. It took about an hour. It's a little bit condensed right now. I sped up the footage a lot. Um, but again, there's some I do get everything fixed or most things fixed. There's still a couple errors I need to get a hold of, but that's for the next devlog for everyone to see. So yeah. Well, so the things I basically did was, the first thing I did was I switched the project to Universal in the pipeline because I was going to do it eventually, but I decided to do it now since I was basically restarting the project as a whole. So before I was using the standard render pipeline. Yeah, it's all going well within the pipeline, except for those few times where you have those discrepancies, to say the least. The second thing I did was I got an attachment, a Unity add-on called Dungeon Architect, which cost me an arm and a leg, but I was able to use that to create a city theme. So how this game is going to work, at least I hope is going to work, is that the game is going to be split up into three themes. Not schemes, themes. One would be called City, the other is more of a natural theme that I haven't exactly come up with, and the third would be a sci-fi-ish theme. That's probably going to be the main theme of the game as a whole. That's in nature. The city's theme might not work as well, but it's definitely going to be the easiest in terms of wide scale procedural generation. So that's going to be what the game's going to be starting off with at first. So, talking about what the game is going to be starting off with at the beginning is, of course, well, I've kind of changed direction in which I want to do the game by the fact that I want to actually release the game more in a minimum viable product, right? You see, it's basically the earliest point you can release the game with it being fun and actually a good game, and that's kind of the hope because going for releasing the parkour as well as the regular arena style game mode all at once is a bit it's a bit out of the timeline and take the game ages to release. So instead I'm going to release it as a minimum viable product with the arena game mode coming out first. Also, though, I probably haven't said this in a devlog yet, but this game is going to have a store system. Kind of, you'll be able to make up the points just by playing the game. So you don't need to worry about it that much. It's just, as a way to make revenue on mobile only. But for this minimum viable product, right? This there isn't going to be a store system, right? I'm not going to have time to implement a store system. So you basically there'll just be cheat codes. No, there's going to be a store system, but of course, there's not really any way for me to implement it yet. So there's just going to be cheat codes for you to cheat in money, or of course, you can earn it through progression. That's the general plan on how it's going to be on this minimum viable product. In the store, the hope will be to be able to get someone to buy abilities use and to be able to buy which attachments they want for their gun, or they could randomize it. There's also going to be that option. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're just going to have anyone to be able to get the attachments they want, as I'm not really in the mood to getting sued like how EA did. That's just not fun for the person getting sued, of course. So that will be the main plan for that. The minimum viable product will also release on itch.io first, because I want the game to be enjoyable before I release on Steam, so people can go test out there and give me comments on what I need to fix and what I don't need to fix, and what's good, what's bad. Really, I just want to get everything ironed out as quickly as possible. Now, if you've already been watching what's been playing behind of while I've been doing this entire big monologue, whatever, um, basically I created a city procedural generation system. The city theme is basically done. It's at the nearing stages, if you could say that. But yeah, those two things are done in this devlog. Unless I have any major issues in the next devlog, which I really doubt. There should be much more features coming in the next one. Mostly an improved character controller, because I've personally been having a really bad time with my current one, and it's pretty poorly designed. So that's gonna be coming in the next devlog as well. Uh, yeah, I guess this is the end. That's been devlog 2 of Movement, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Actually, wait, the customary 30 seconds. I'm just gonna have you guys looking at the screen. Okay, bye.